Hello, 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 and welcome. Testing, testing. Let's see if this time it went live. Last time it told me I was live, but I wasn't actually live, so we'll see about this time. There it goes. Much better. Okay. There it goes. Okay, that time it did the thing. Alright. So far all I've taken is Katara, the North Pole Patrol, Ba Sing Se, because there is no war in Ba Sing Se, and the Raucous Audience, because you can always use a Mana Dork. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, make a clue token. I don't like it that it's when it dies, so we're going to take this because I'm not running black as of yet. However, excuse me, I've had this thing, the Daily Agents, kill me multiple games. I've already played a couple of drafts of Avatar, and multiple games, this thing has been what kills me. So, oh, I love a Mana Dork. I already took one Mana Dork for that exact reason. Let's take a second one. Okay. Defensive spell, but the 1/1 with Menace with a death trigger does not suck, especially when I'm now trying to be running black. When it enters, create a clue. Whenever you sacrifice something during your turn, make an ally. This triggers only once each turn. I don't like that it's only once. So that's a clue token. That so far is the only sacrifice I have. So do I take the Pirate Peddlers? Yeah, I think I do. Because the only other card I'd really want is Pillar Launch, and I don't want that yet. I'd rather have the Peddlers. Azula always lies. I'll take this because I'd rather have the kill spell than another Pirate Peddlers. Prowess, whenever you becomes tapped, target player mills X for you. Okay, I don't know how many lessons I'm gonna have. I'm sure I'm gonna have some, but I don't know how many. See, that's a much better one than the other one where it gets a counter every time. I'd rather have this. This can't be blocked. Okay, so this is where I would take either True Ancestry or the Foggy Swamp Vinebender. So now the question is, what do I have so far? Well then, 7 creatures to 1 non-creature. We're taking the lesson. A defensive spell that also doubles as an offensive spell as need be. Origin of Metal Bending, it is. And I have to, as I mentioned already, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. The forest cycling might come in handy with that thing. Another copy of Ba Sing Se. Not looking for that. Put a +1/+1 counter on everything. That's powerful, but I don't know how much I need or I want that. This is an interesting one because there's a lot of good cards in here. I think I just take another copy of Ba Sing Se. Because it's not a legend. You know what? I take it because it's not a legendary land, so I can easily run two. What the hell is this? Wow. A new blink effect on steroids. Okay. So this has an ETB trigger. That's the only thing I have that has an ETB trigger, and this clashes with the colors of this. So we're gonna get, I think, just the mana ramp, just the new rampant growth. I think that's a lesson. Okay, that is pretty useful though. But I don't. So I took those 3 blue cards right at the start, and I've taken nothing else since that's blue. So yeah, let's take the new Rampant Growth. Okay, Sokka's Haiku. A new version of an older card. Okay, with a death trigger built right in. I like. So now I'm inclined to take a creature. Green or black. You know what? A 2/1 for 2 is not the best, but it does make a replacement when it dies, so we'll take that. Lo and Lee, twin tutors. 1 hair out of place. Noble creatures you control and lesson spells have lifelink. What? Okay, there's a lot going on here, and I'm going to pass. I'm going to take another North Pole Patrol. Yeah. Which confirms, once again, that I am, in fact, running 3 colors. For that reason, I take the Bender's Waterskin. Love mana fixing in limited. I'm going to take what I said and say, double it. Okay. That is huge. Cards like this are not that great outside of limited, but in limited environments like this, they put in a ton of work. Is that Flying, Vigilance, and Prowess? Yeah, I'm already playing blue. Done. Defensive spell. As long as I've drawn an extra card, it gets lifelink and menace. Okay, that does not suck. Now, how easily... That's 1. And now what I want to see is how easily can I draw that second card in order to trigger him. So right now I have 2 ways. I have 2 things that make... that's 3. Right now I've only got 3 ways to draw the second card for the turn. The problem is none of these look that enticing. I'll just take the defensive spell then. Then discard a card unless you want. Happily. That's such a good rate for what the card is doing. Happily. Did I take the other Otter Penguin? I think I thought of... No, I was thinking about it, but I passed on it. I will, in fact, take the Haiku. See, wait. Counter target spell. Okay. Draw a card, then mill 3 cards. Untap target land. Beautiful. It is, in fact, a haiku. Beautiful. Once again, this is my creature to non-creature. I need a creature, actually. We're going to take the Raider. I'm going to take the Indoctrination. That is the second copy of that. Yet another Pirate Peddlers. Cool. Alright, Iroh Tea-Master. Which one are you? Nope. Doing a lot of things. We're gifting away stuff. I'm not the biggest fan. Oh, okay. That's a cool effect. But I don't know how much I necessarily need it. Firebending, which is kind of cool. When it enters, target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. I like that. It's a 5 mana spell, but it is a copy spell. Problem is, I only have like 2 things that are actually worth copying. Granted, if I get to copy either of those, I'm going to be stoked. So we're actually going to take this. It might be the Trebuchet, because that is pretty useful, and the fact that it has reach adds to it. Just say connive. You would have saved yourself so much room. Just whenever one or more creatures with flying attack, connive. Everything else here is the same. I don't understand why they didn't just say connive. This is a card that I'm very happy about because of the flavor text. I am the flavor text guy in my group. I am the one that cares about flavor text the most. So this one in particular tickles my fancy. This one really made me happy. Because in fact, yes, Zuko's journey began when he refused to duel his father, but it would end dueling his sister. It's a very, very powerful effect, very powerful card, very representative of their fight in the show. Ooh, got a Fire Nation Palace. Dope. But they're planning on you blinking the crap out of that thing in order for it to pay off like that. Okay. Only cast a lesson or a shrine. I do have 4 lessons. I have no shrines, though, so we are going to pass on that. The issue that I have with this is I'm not running red, so I would be adding it for the firebending specifically, and I don't think that is worth running the card. Yeah, actually, let me take Watery Grasp because I've got a few defense spells. I got 1 counter spell I know of. I don't really have I don't have removal right now as far as what I have in here, what I'm running. I don't think I really have removal. Flash. Oh, okay, that does not suck. Oh, non-creature, non-land does kind of suck. Plenty of lessons, though, so... But how many of them... Because I don't have a lot that's just a big target. It's a big beat stick kind of a thing. So yeah, let's take the Serpent of the Pass, actually. Let's take another Trebuchet. White Lotus Hideout. Now this time I might take it, although, yeah, the waterbending lesson is way too tempting for me to take. No, you know what? Let me take a defensive thing. Wall top sentries would probably do me very good right now. I'm not really doing shrines. Another draw spell. This is again where I check creatures and non-creatures. Okay, I could use more creatures. Azula on the hunt. Here's the tank again, but I think I would rather have the Callus, a second copy of the Callus Inspector. Oh, never mind. Now I'll be fine to take them, because now I know I've drawn more things that help me draw cards. 4 mana. So they're literally the same mana cost. Just one's black and one's green. Let me see. Do I want the potential unblockability? Yeah. Because actually, 1 Foggy Swamp Hunters. Do I even... No, I didn't even take the other one. Okay, let's take 1 of each. Now I can say I have both. Let's take that. I get another copy of the Swamp Hunters anyway. That's funny. Okay, now we begin to cut what is cuttable from here. You get to go. Okay. Now I get to trim it, because yes, I can run all of these cards, but I should get it as close to 40 as I really can. I have one of those, so that's going to go. I said it got to stay, but looks like due to numbers, it can go. Ditto for this card. I really like this card, so it gets to stay because just the flying, vigilance, and prowess I cannot ignore. Katara, more draw potential, so you get to stay. I've probably got a few too many cards, to be quite honest, but we'll see how this plays out. Yeah, that can go. That way I just have the two really big ones. Oh, let's get rid. You know what? I love the haiku. It's great. I don't want to mill 3 cards, and I don't want to run a 5-mana spell in limited. There's a decent chance I don't even draw it. Okay, they already did my lands for me up to 17. Cool. That's what I wanted to check. Oh, wow. 10, 10, and 8. Okay, which is why I have less forests. Tracks. Doubles. 1 double blue, 1 double green. That's the only thing? You're kidding. Oh, yeah, because nothing here has, what's it called? Nothing has, like, a double pips, like, for flipping shit, so... No? Okay. I just run with this. I think I will. Yep. And then even... Except it's not legendary, so I could actually get 2 of these if I really get to that point. We'll see. Okay. I have draw power, so I'm hoping that gets me through having more than 40 cards. We'll see. Let's get going. Let's see. Screw it. Who am I kidding? Got all 3 colors. I drew both trebuchets right out the gate, which is admittedly pretty cool. Island. Master Paku, very good. Let's get a swamp going. Secret tunnel, nice. Ah, they also got an iguana parrot. Oh, I guess I should have played the trebuchet. No, it's better for me to sequence it like this, because next turn I can play the trebuchet, attack with the Katara, and I make the token. So I think this actually is better than playing the trebuchet first, because this can't attack, and I can't get its benefit, because it doesn't have a way to swing. Uh-oh. You are reading stuff. What do you got? Oh, thank goodness. Honestly, I ain't even mad. You did me a low-key favor, because now she's going to get counters. Sure. Bossing say. So I could now get... Nah. I think it makes more sense to trebuchet here. Because then next turn, yeah, she will untap and I can start swinging with them. Getting that benefit. I have multiple ways that are going to ping me damage. I don't think I have a way to gain life in this deck. I just thought about that. So that's a little scary. Block one of the 3s. I can get Two Azula. I'm trying to think here. No, let's go Water Skin and a second in the double Trebuchet. That way I make 2 tokens when I swing. Yep, they both fly, by the way. And Katara gets even stronger. Block 2 of them, take 4. Waterbound, you can't be... Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Let's gamble that it's a non-land. Oh, it had to be a permanent card? Aw, oh, damn. I would have done the other one. I didn't read my own crap. Oops. Why'd they say sorry? Yeah, I was better off casting it the other way. I need to attack to get the +1/+1 counter, but I think I need to leave her back to block. Yeah, I think I need the blocker. Yeah, I'm screwed. My best option was to, my only option there was literally to Earthbend again and or then cast Azusa, but... Or Azula, excuse me. They get another parrot, great. One parrot was a problem, now they have a twin. Uh-oh. They are indeed casting said spell. That's bad for me. Oh boy. Good game. I ain't winning this one. Nah, I ain't even gonna bother blocking. Well, no, let me block just in case. Actually, no, I'm dead. I just realized that blocking kills me. Okay, let me see here. Do I take anything out? Do I add anything? That's not the question. That, actually. Okay, so I have one thing that gains me life. Okay. Or technically 2. I'm not noticing that I have a lot of 3-drops, actually. No, I don't have that many, but... See if I have better luck this time. It definitely doesn't help that I wasn't even able to cast anything until turn 3. I'm going to keep it. If I draw one land, I'm fine. In the meantime, I have a 1-drop to play. That's nice. Like, this is a good card. It's better if you can get it out early, when the 1-drop and the menace comes more into play. Ooh, they had to mulligan down to 6. Arguably, I could have and should have mulliganed down to 6 because I don't have a 3rd land. But I was gonna say I'm not worried, and now I begin to worry because I didn't top deck a land. So now I have to top deck a land here. You know what? I'm okay with that. I didn't get the land, but I got something else, so I'm good. You still can't block it. What does that do? Draw a card for each shrine. So draw 1 card whenever another shrine enters. Draw a card. Okay, so they got draw power. Nice, very nice. Is land. Yeah, let's go Trebuchet, because then I have an octopus form as backup, and now I get to swing for 3. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yep. Because they have exactly enough to put a counter on him. I can't do anything about that. Chump block. Land? No. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. We'll go Water Skin and leave mana open. Swing for 3. Actually, I should have gone with the North Pole Patrol, because at least then they could attack. Okay, I can't deal with the Prowess trigger. Deals 2 damage. Oh, you kicked it, so it's going to deal 5 instead. No. It gets Hexproof till end of turn. Suck it. He just doesn't even swing. Dude, why? I mean, thanks, but alright. Oh, never mind. I know why he didn't swing. Because now he can finally kill this thing. Now, let's play the cat and mouse game. I'm not going to swing then. Because then hopefully he keeps them both back again. That way they have to block. Okay, they are going to mill. Oh, they are going to swing. Oh, they milled a good card to boot. I will block. Oh, wait. Or do I double block? Yeah, let's double block. That way I can kill this guy. Oh, I have enough mana to cast him? Sweet. Okay, I don't want to cast him yet because I want to have protection for a 6/6 with reach. Oh. Oh well. So I can't cast her because I had to tap that. Oh well. I have 2 no matter what. I won't have the mana until I get past. Yeah, swing for 2. Why not? I don't need the mana. I might as well put it to use. I'm happy about the order. Because the bossing say would have been nice, but I don't need that. Much rather have that in my hand. Okay, land. Nope, cast him. No, we're going to use that to take advantage of something next turn. Just at least choose 3 or 1/1s a little bit. And if you do block it, you're doing me a favor. They have prowess. I'm even happier I swung. I didn't notice that. No, that's an easy block. Swing the big guy. Wow, you are actually gonna... Hold on. I did not think they were going to triple block it. I drew a land. That sounds about right. This card. I do not like this card. But now that I see they just hit 3 lands, I don't blame them. I get why. Don't feel like taking 3 damage when I can easily just do that. Okay. So I could get rid of one of your blockers, but you're still going to have a blocker. Okay. Actually, I mean, I'm not going to use the mana for anything else, so I might as well remove one of your blockers. Swing for 12. Force you to block the 8. Actually, I should have just swung him, because he wasn't going to block anything but the 8/8. No, I can take 2 damage to the face. Ah, and they now actually managed to get themselves blockers, but enchanted creature does not untap. Okay. They scooped. I did not think that was lethal, but now I want to check. It's probably the fact that it's not going to untap, so that means that I don't have to worry about blocking this thing. That's probably the big thing. But let me look here. Okay, so let's say that gets chumped by him. This blocks one of these. I still have 2, 4... Oh, I still have 6 damage getting through. I officially got to math. Cool. I got to Exactsies. The bossing say is putting in work for giving me bodies off of a land. That has come into play big time already. Claim. No. I will be right back. Reminder for everyone to use the restroom. Get some water in the meantime. That's what I'm doing. I will be right back. Hi, kitty. Hello, Mabel. No, I leave you alone. Leave the kitty. Yeah. As much as I would like to bother my cat, I don't need to do that. Oh, no, it's over here, so it is not on. Okay, cool. Thought I left the keyboard on. I did not. Now we continue. 1-1 so far. Let's see how game number 3 wants to treat us. Hi, Mabel. Hi. Hi, kitty. Hello, little one. It's going to get to 50. No, we're going to cancel and go back in. I've had it happen where it doesn't load a match, it just loads a draw, just loads a game where nobody can even play, but it counts it as a loss because I'm in a draft. So We're going to cancel and jump back into the matchmaking. There we go. Found somebody within 10 seconds. Good. Nice little loading screen there. The way Arena lags from time to time, I can't trust anything anymore. If one of those 4 lands was a green, I would keep this, but I can't keep a hand that I can't cast anything until turn 3. I did that the first game and I paid for it. There we go. Much better hand. I will keep 6. See, the fact that it's taking a while after I said I will keep 6 is what I mean by the, this worries me. So, okay. Hello? Game? Okay, there it goes. Whew. Worrying me. Making me just expect to lag out at this point, but no, no. Paw Patrol, Water Skin. I think I'd rather have the additional blocker. Like, the Mana Rock is nice, but I can't use it for anything. So I think that's why I opted for Mana Dork. As they play their own Water Skin. That's kind of funny. I was gonna say, don't just tell me that it can, just get it out. Okay, now I get to swing for 4. Always good. Tap down my 2/3. Not really bothered by that. No. Let's get the big beat stick on the board. Yep. I have a 7/7 with reach. What do you got? Oh, please don't have the counterspell. Please do not have a counterspell. Oh, phew. I ain't worried about that. I got real scared that my 7/7 with reach was about to get countered. Yeah, that's worth taking a turn off of attacking for. Oh, they're going 4 colors. Okay. Okay. I expect them to put all the stun counters on that thing, to be honest. Yep. They did exactly what I figured they would do. Because it's the same thing I would do. Then if I attack... Okay, so I have to attack with this, not the swamp. I wanted to attack with the swamp, but nope. It's going to be the Paw Patrol. That way I get the 2/1 birdie. Yep. Because you don't have a flyer. Yep. Block with Katara, they bounce off each other. You still take 2 to the face because of the flyer. Oh yeah, the thing that gets to flip its power and toughness. Nope. Path. What's that? My own Katara, waterbending prodigy. Yep. I got a flyer. I got a big beat stick that they just bide. All they did was stall for time. Yep. Cool. Got him. Okay. 2 and 1. Good start so far. Let's hope it continues. This is my issue with having so many 3 drops. Screw it. Might as well keep it. They took at least 1 mulligan, so that means they... Yep, okay, they had to go down to 6. Oh my goodness. They have 54 cards in their deck. I have 45, and that's a lot. His land... Ah, one of the Ozai ones. Very nice. Okay. They use the cycling. Hey, I drew the sentries. I haven't drawn them yet. That's kind of cool. I don't want to forest cycle it. First time I've drawn the wall top sentries. Yep. The drills shall not reach Ba Sing Se. This is what we trained for. Guess. Trying to think which one do I cast first. Because I want the trebuchet, but I also need a creature out to swing to trigger the trebuchet. My turn. Oh, nice, the Katara. That's kind of funny. Let's go with the North Pole Patrol. I actually should have probably gone with the Water Skin because then I could actually cast this next turn, whereas even with this, I can't cast that. Oh well. This thing. The thing I thought about running, but ultimately decided not to run. Okay, okay. Fine, game. Normally you're smart enough to figure that out, but I have to do it manually. Okay. Two and ones. See, that's the thing about the Foggy Swamp Hunters. If you don't draw an extra card per turn, it's a vanilla 3/4, which is why I don't like it that much. No. I can cast it, game. I have the ability to. Oh my goodness. Now you figured it out, because I did it for you, game. Much as I want to swing with Katara, the smart thing is to do it waterbending. That way it can be a 3/4 and tied with this, because I don't want to lose her in the meantime. Nope. I would like to keep my massive creature. Thank you! Yeah, I looked at your removal and I said, hexproof, I'd like to keep my creature. Thanks. Yeah, you can't deal with the flyer at present, buddy. Eek. Sparky Sparky Boom Man is not somebody I wanted to see on the other side of the board. Can't this... Oh, it can. Let's just waterbend him right now. That way he can be tapped down, and then I can hit him with Watery Grasp. Cool, now I don't have to worry about that. Do I Earthbend to get another body? Nah, let's see what's in your hand. Cool. A good card, too. And they still cannot deal with that flyer. So target artifact or land I control, they may search for land. Basically get a replacement land tapped, then shuffle. Okay. Yeah, but that doesn't really help them because... Actually, no, it does. That actually helps them a lot, but the question is, can they see it? Can they... Yep, they just did. They just saw it. That's what you blow up. Take action. I'll take a forest. Yep. That's exactly what they blow up, because then I don't make the flyer every single fucking turn, which is huge. Ooh, they finally got that extra card draw. Oh, you gotta swing. Oh, actually, no, I don't think it'll trigger because he's already... What he should have done is gone to combat, attacked me with the Foggy Swamp Hunters, then played the Raider, then he makes the Clue token, then he sacrifices the Clue token next turn to again give this thing Menace and Lifelink. But I don't know how much of that he noticed and he saw, so... I will benefit in the meantime. Yeah, just pay 6. Cool. Another one of them. That does not suck. Untap the land. Oops. Actual oops, because that was a mistake. That's not on a limit. That's not on a limit. Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, I just won't even bother with that then. You would love to block and kill that. I'm sure you would love to trade with that, which means I shouldn't. So let's swing these. Yep. Oh, I don't like that for me. Oh well. I honestly forgot about the earth-bended land. I completely spaced that thing out. Oh well. That's fine. So I can water bend it, but she'll be tapped when I do it, I think. I think that's how this will work now that untapped itself. Yep, it will, okay. Enrage deals 1 damage to any target. I mean, I know what I would tell you to do. Yep. Zap my 1/1. That way it deals 1 to me and I make a clue. Oh, but now I can... In that case, I'll just use Katara. Oh, let's go. I've been waiting to use this guy. Yeah, just straight out Raucous Audience. And Katara gets even bigger. There, trying to get a birdie. Crap. Yeah, that's the correct target to exile. I would say that's what you exile. Damn it. Rude. I'm gonna untap. Actually, if they do that, I can't block that. If they do that, I can't block that. Okay, untap him. I don't think it's gonna matter what I untap, but we'll untap this. Mm-hmm. Yep. And now that'll give the Swamp Hunters lifelink and menace, and because it's menace, I can't block either of these things. Oh, okay. I was like, what is it telling me? What game action can I take? Yeah, get rid of my clue. Cool. That would have been more useful before he exiled my massive beat stick, but hey. Because now I have something else to block it. Swing. It's fine. fine by me. That means you didn't block the other two that you could have. The other, you could have blocked somewhere else, but they didn't. Oh, okay, so that's how that taps. No, actually, I'd rather have blockers, and I'd rather do it at instant speed. The double menace is what makes them difficult to block right now, honestly. Scheisse. One to any target. I don't like that. Once again, I know what I would tell them to target. Whether or not they target that is another question. Oh, there's actually multiple. There's 3 good targets. I have 3 things with 1 power. So. Oh. Well, I could save it, but... Oh, you know what? It is worth saving. Because it'll be another +1/+1 counter for the Dai Li agents to make them lose another life when it swings. Oh, damn it. So I can block the thing, but I can't kill it. Okay, because I had to... Because I swung with my Death Touch Reach guy. Okay. Alright. Oh, they make another clue. Do I double block the 5? No, I'll just block here. Because the merchant I can add back. Another trebuchet, and you don't have a flyer. That's actually pretty important. We're going to play the trebuchet. Means that's 4. And that's 4. That'll drop them to 2. Full flunge. GG's? I'm hoping they can't deal with the amount of bodies I just threw their way. Yeah, I have like 9 damage going through and they can't block it. Something like that. Booyah. Got another win. I go to 3-1, and I play on. Whew. Okay, whoa, easily the worst hand I've started with yet. Makes sense. I won the last game, so they're going to give me crap for this one. Screw it. Let's have faith I top deck a land. Swamp for the Merchant of Many Hats. I don't want to go down to 5. That's the other reason to keep this hand. Scheisse. That's not a good draw. I wanted a land. I got something else. Come on, land. Yes! Top deck the land. Let's go. Yeah, you can't block the flyer, buddy. That's why I like this trebuchet so much and limited like this. Because flyers are difficult to deal with, and this thing gets you a flyer, but only when you need it, which is when you're swinging. In the meantime, it has reach to block. Oh, nice. They got a better blocker, so now they can actually block and kill the Merchant of Many Hats, but... turn, untap it, let's get the wall top sentries out there, and swing the Merchant. So now the question is, what does he block it with? He blocked with Katara, okay. Oh, okay. Alright. You're going to make sure you kill it. I'm going to make sure I kill one of you. We're going to kill Katara, not Master Paku. That's fine with me. Because I can and will add the Merchant right back to my hand. Well, I can. I don't know if I will get to. They might be running Graveyard Remove, Graveyard Hate. We'll see. Oh, that hurts. Not even going to try to hide that one. That hurts. I've had the Dai Li agents used multiple times on me in these drafts. I know how strong this card is. Damn it. Now I gotta top deck the one... Oh. You know what? No, screw you. Let's play fair. You're gonna mess with one of my cards. I'm gonna steal one of yours. Let's see. Ooh. You have the same card in your hand. That's hilarious. We'll get rid of the giant koi, because that thing can make itself unblockable. Yep, swing for 4. What do you got? That's what I thought. Actually, arguably, I probably should have just gotten rid of Sokka, because Sokka he can cast. This he can't cast, he can only Island Cycle. Ditto for the Crawler, he cannot cast, he can only Swamp Cycle. But this might actually get him enough draws to get one of those big guys out. Yeah, but I don't have... See, this is the thing with him running that. I don't have... You don't have a lesson, so you're not making me mill, so what was the point? And this is why cards like this do so much work in Limited. I now have the mana to literally add him back to my hand and recast him in the same turn. And right now I have no cards in hand, so I have plenty of mana to freely block with him and keep doing that. No reason not to. Yep, cool. They didn't block. Take another 4. Works for me. This is weird, because I'm ahead on life total, but they have more cards. They still have 4 cards in hand. Even if I know about 2 of them, they still have 4 cards. Yep, Earthbend, not surprising. And now you have a lesson. Now you begin to take advantage of Master Paku. The Hermetic Herbalist. Honestly, I'm fine with that. That doesn't do me a lot of good right now. Block. I'd rather actually swing with the Merchant than with the Sentries. I kind of want to leave this back now to block. Oh, ho, ho, you're kidding me. I'm 1 off? Nah, you're sitting in my hand. You are sitting in my hand, and I'm hoping I draw one. Yeah, you can block and kill the Merchant. I don't care. I don't care, buddy. Next turn I can still do it again. Oh, nice. They actually drew a land. Looks like a plains. Yep, ETB'd this turn. Okay. They're still one short of casting those 2 big drops. I'm now happier that I hit one of the things with cycling. Because if he had cycled this one, then he could cast this one, or vice versa. So now I'm actually happy with what I hit. They didn't swing. They noticed I left back Mr. Death Touch, so they didn't swing Sokka. They didn't want to lose him. Smart, because that's exactly who I would have blocked. Rude. And there's the land I needed. Damn it. Now the question is it worth it to get the 2 damage in from the flyer? Yes, but I can't risk them killing this because they can kill it. And it's not a 2-for-1. I don't get 2 of their creatures because this would be one of the blockers, and that's just going to pop right back on the field. Honestly, they'd probably block here, and that would trade with him. Damn it. And now they found a flyer. Which is a bigger problem for me. Because I am drawing bricks. Yeah, because he can chump block this easily. He already had 2 chump blockers for it. Now he top decks something to block the flyer that the Trebuchet makes. Yeah, I need my other Trebuchet, or I need the thing that says return a permanent from your graveyard to your hand. That way I can add back the Dai Li agents or the saber-toothed mouse lion here. The worst part for me is that Yue has vigilance, so I can't even try to take a turn off or like let her swing into me and then I can swing. No, I got to deal with that the whole time. Yep, there's the giant koi. No swings? Okay, cool. I mean, alright. I'll take the iguana parrot. Gives me another flyer. Hate having to just sit here and pass like this, but I don't feel I have a better play. Not only do I now have a 6/6 with Death Touch to deal with, now they have a food token to boot. That hurts. Oh, it's giving them the option to waterbend the giant koi. Yeah, that's a good question. Because they might. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's only waterbend of 3. No, they're just going to straight go swing with it. Okay. I'm really surprised by that, and that's the reason. Come on, non-land. Fuck. And of course it was a swamp. You know, it couldn't be a different land at least. No. That's okay, that's a food, so that's just life. Trade your Death Touch for my Death Touch. response to that, I'll add him back from my graveyard to my hand. I can't believe we got the stack to 3. We're out of cards in hand, and we managed to get 3 things on the stack. That's surprising. Oh boy. Finally, another non-land. Not one I can use this turn, but it's something, so I'll take it. You can only block 1 flyer. That ensures one of them gets through, but you just block the parrot. Yeah, no, I just hold. I hold. Because I would say block the parrot. The token hits them for 2. They go to 7. Now this is gone. The token goes poof on the end step. And now I don't even have a blocker for UA after that, if that happens. So I'm better off waiting to try to draw something I can cast to trigger prowess. The hell is that? Oh, crap. This is gonna hurt. Yep. That's the line. Mm-hmm. That's a big problem. Ouch! I got my non-land I wanted for the parrot. My only play is to utilize that water bend on their turn. That right now is my only angle. You gonna trade? I'll take it. I'm kind of surprised they would just trade UA straight across the board like that. We both go to 7. So I know how I hope this plays out, but I don't know if they will let it play out like that. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Prowess. What does this one do? Put 3. Oh, thank goodness. That's the only shrine. Phew. That's really bad, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought they had multiple shrines, so... Eek. Now, are you going to waterbend? Because that's my cue. Yes? Okay. Then in response, I'm going to tap it down. Pay the 3. Yep. Yeah, it can't be blocked this turn, and it no longer can swing because it's tapped. Yeah, the whole thing with Sokka is you need him and somebody else to swing. Come on, man. There's an obvious thing for you to have swing with Sokka. Come on. There you go. He has a freaking tap trigger, which will now go off because he's swinging. Alright, what are you going to make me mill? Okay, the bossing say kind of hurts. The other 2 I don't care about. No, actually, we'll hold that back. No, wait, because isn't that in my... No, but if I draw it, then I could add him back, right? Yeah. So, block here, take 3, go to 4. Oh, okay, so I can cast it. 4/4 in addition to its other types. Oof. Okay. Oh, wait, but now I can't tap the damn thing. Shit. Okay. Okay. In that case, let's do this. Yep. Make another one. I finally got to cast the Ember Island production, but now it might be at the cost of me dying. Because now I cannot tap down the giant koi, and this ain't enough, so game. Yep, that's game. Oh, I cannot deal with the big koi fish because I had to tap my pole patrol to do it. GG. Oh, that hurts. They're at 3 life. The food. I gotta go find the creature. This thing. Making a food token is the reason they won. Damn it. It shows that they had 2. They had 2 giant koi. That's funny. Okay. That drops me to 3 and 2. So let's take a peek at the cards I have here. Let's see if I want to change anything. No, because this thing at least has menace. That's why it's kind of good. Now, True Ancestry. That's the card I was hoping to top deck most of that game. We're actually going to cut the parrot because... Actually, hold on. There's only 13 non-creatures? Because that's... Oh, and the rest are lands. Okay, yeah, we're going to cut the parrot. I like him. He's great. Nah, he's got to go. I have not used her or these the whole time. And that just hikey got me killed, but I'm hoping it can copy something better next time. Like, it was cool to copy the sentries, I just didn't have an extra turn to benefit from making 2 per turn. Let's see, 3 and 2. Nope. Once again, it gets above... For me, it's if it gets to like 40 seconds, I usually try to hit cancel. Because I have had where it says I found a match, and that match is a draw, and that's the last loss I need on one of these. So that's why I'm not taking any chances. Feels kind of nice to have trimmed the deck down to 41. We'll see if that makes a difference in the playing at all. Okay. Okay. I don't have green, but I have 3 2-drops that I can cast, so I'm quite happy at the moment. Huh. Swamp into play. Very, very pretty island. Interesting. Okay. Island. Earthbend 2. They will island cycle. Interesting. Six. Okay, I think they have exactly 40 is what I believe they're running. So I cannot block the parrot no matter how I play it. So let's do a North Pole Patrol. That way I have an untapper on the field. We got removal? What do you have there, buddy? Nothing. Okay. Another swamp. Trebuchet. Actually, now that I played the Trebuchet, it was better off for me to have maybe swung than cast the second Indoctrination, but that's alright. Block here, because blocking that means I could technically lose my Trebuchet. Yeah, no, go right ahead. I wouldn't even blame you if you did it. Okay. But then that doesn't work because then they hit. Okay, so... Oh, but even with a double block... Yeah. Let's do a double block. Actually, screw it. No, let's not risk a Trebuchet. Already technically risking one Trebuchet, let's not make it two. Of course, this game I draw the true Ancestry. I drew it nice and early. Oh shit, I just realized I don't have a forest. I still can't cast it. Interesting. Okay. Cannot attack or block. Doesn't need to attack or block. Merchant of Many Hats. Oh, actually, yeah, let's waterbend and tap your creature. Yeah, that way you can't block it. Oh no, you blocked the land that's going to come right back. The fact that I haven't drawn a green or that mana rock kind of hurts right now that I can't play either of these two. That's going to hurt. I'm going to take 5 because he's going to flip this one. Oh well. Yeah, not having green really hurts right about now. And see, I can waterbend right now, but then that would take 2 out of my 3 blockers out. So I think this is the end of this. I will say GG's. They responded accordingly. I'll make an effort to get another turn, but I don't know what I would do with it. So oh, I guess I could have waterbended there after the fact, but nah. Like I said, I have one life left. I can't do anything with that. So I will merely take myself out before giving them the chance to do so. Still though, 3 and 2 is pretty good for a draft. I normally don't do that well half the time. Got 300 gems back, not bad considering. And that completed something. Oh, because that was my, I think, 25th time playing a limited event. Yep. As you can probably tell, I am not a fan of Standard, or Alchemy for that matter. Never understood those two. Bunch of good cards, bunch